Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I'm back again this evening with another section of the Simple Things journal that I've been working on using the Pink Monarch Print Super Simples 1 through 7 as anchor pages, and then the sections in between are simple things that I've identified. And we're up to the Super Simples number 5. And my next section, the section that we're going to show tonight, is on nature. So I'll just flip through this right quick just to show you the Super Simples that we've used. This is Super Simples 1, which is on the cover and the inside front cover. Our first section was music. This is Super Simples number 2. And our second section was peace and quiet. This is Super Simples number 3. And our third section was reading and writing. Sorry about the telephone. And this is Super Simples number 4. And so we're ready to show you the next section. And I have already put it together, and I'll just explain each page to you. It saves you from waiting while I glue and carry on producing these pages. The first thing I did was, I think I had 9 pages that I needed to fill. And the first thing I did was print out these pretty background pages, and I used the same page for all 9 pages. It's printed on just regular paper stock to keep this from getting any thicker than necessary. It's already getting pretty thick. They always do. Anyway, I printed those out, cut them to fit the page, inked around, and glued them all on the page, and then I decorated each page. Our first page has the title of Nature, and I again used my little wooden stamps that I like so much to make these little signs, and that's stamped on a piece of cardstock that I had left where I trimmed off of the edges. I just decorated that with these 2 pieces were from one of the Super Simples that I didn't use, and some lace, a piece of music since I have birds, and butterfly sticker. This card, I'm not sure what kit it came from. It's just something I had left over in my stash, and I glued it on so that it's a pocket, but I did not slide anything in there. I will do that later. Whenever I have birds in my journal, I make sure they have little notes. I draw those on there myself so that they are singing. This is important to me because I once had a little granddaughter that I ended up losing to cancer when she was 17 months old, and I painted some little signs with her name on them and birth date and all to go over her changing table. And they had birds on them, and I made notes, had the birds singing. So that's just something I do anytime I have birds. I make sure they're singing. The next page is just a little poem torn out of this Words of Life book. I've had this for many years. It was given as a wedding gift long years ago, and it's just full of all kinds of poetry on different topics. And this was out of the nature section, and it's the title is Sunset. But beauty seen is never lost. God's colors all are fast. The glory of this sunset heaven unto my soul has passed. And I like this because every evening I live on the riverfront, and the sun sets out behind my house. And I always, if it's a beautiful sunset, I make sure that I run out and see it and capture some pictures. My husband was disabled, and he has since passed away, but he couldn't see the sunset, so I would run out and take some beautiful pictures and come back inside and share them with him. And now I still do that just because I enjoy the feeling that it gives me to see such beauty and share it with others. This is just a butterfly sticker. My purpose on these pages in between the super simples is to make sure there's plenty of room for writing. This one is fun. It's got these doors at the bottom are from, just a minute, called Floral Doors from My Porch Prints. And she has a large version and this smaller version. And you print them out and then cut out the doors so that they open to reveal something inside. And I just chose a pretty hydrangea blossom to have inside the doors. Time spent in the garden is well worth it because it soothes our anxious thoughts and gives us peace. This little saying is from my box of sayings. All the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. And this is another butterfly sticker. This page has the saying, never yet was a springtime when the buds forgot to bloom. And another butterfly. This little tag here was a freebie from G. Kerr, Happiness and Crafting, that I've had just saved back to use in something. And then these two tags, I believe, were also freebies. So we have writing room on the page, plus on the tags and the backs of the tags. This page also has something that I did at another time. It's just a printed piece of cardstock with a beautiful rose pattern on one side, and I just fixed it like an envelope so it could open up for writing space. And the words on it say fresh cut grass, you know, the wonderful smell of fresh cut grass in the summertime. And then I just put these two journal cards in there. This is a sticker that I put on the front of this one, and this is a little oval birdhouse with birds that I got from a digital kit off of Etsy. This page features a seed packet, and I made these from papers from Chapter 1 papers, and they have several different kits of seed packets with different floral designs. And this one, it's like a little envelope, and I just put it on here without anything inside, but a tag can be slipped inside, or a letter, or whatever you might want to. I just glued it down because it goes with our garden theme. It has another one of those bird cages on it. This says, no matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. This ribbon is seam binding that's been hand dyed, and I love it because it's all crinkly. This page I did one of my cute stamps that I love. You know, I talked about how I did stamping and coloring and card making before I did these journals. And this is just a little garden girl in her overalls with a watering can, a pot of flowers, a big flower in her hair. And the stamp that I put on there says, to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrows. That's a saying from Audrey Hepburn. Excuse me. This page has another one of those freebie tags, and I made it into a pocket also and put these two journal cards in there. I believe this journal card these were freebies also. And I used as a tab one of my sayings, a bloom, a beautiful process of becoming. And this this fern is just a piece of ephemera that I had gotten out of a package that I got at Joann's one time. This page has another poem from that Words of Life book. The kiss of the sun for pardon, the song of the birds for mirth. One is nearer God's heart in a garden than anywhere else on earth. I have this saying hanging in my family room that was stitchery that I bought. So it's hand-stitched saying with the garden items on it. This frame is just left over from a card I was making that had a snow scene behind that window, and this is from a die cut, and I just framed one of my flower journal cards. Okay, so we're ready to do Super Simples number 5, and I hope that I can explain to you how I did it. I haven't put it together yet, so it's an adventure for me too. So I prepared this page with the same paper, and this will be the base for this page. That's part of the Super Simples 5. We decorate the whole thing, and then we will glue it down on this page. So I'm going to put my book aside, and we'll start on this Super Simples 5. One of the things that it has is when it's glued down, it will have a side pocket like another one that we've done. This will be the pocket that pulls out. So I'm going to put it together first, just to get it out of the way. It is made so that it opens up this way and this way, and then on the back. So I'll glue that together, show you how that glues together. So first you have your page. Everything is printed on cardstock of this except for this one page, and it's printed on regular paper, and you will print out 2 of these from the Super Simples 5 kit. Fold them both in half with the print on the inside. So with this one folded to go to the left, you want to glue this girl on the front. So I'm going to put the glue on the paper, I think. And then hopefully I can get her on there straight. Okay, so this is going to open up. I need to mash this down so it's nice and flat. So this one is going to open up this way. The next one will open up this way. So we'll put the glue on this right here. And try again to get it on there straight. So we have our little book opens up this way and this way. And then on the back, we're going to glue this on the back. So I'll put the glue on this. Let's see. Okay. This is not perfect, but you get the idea. It opens this way, and then flips over here. And what I am going to do is later on, I will trim off some of these edges and re-ink, and so that all this is going to look neat, nice and neat. We have a pull tab somewhere. Here it is. We have a pull tab that we need to put on here too, and I will just glue down the very bottom of this. I think I'll put it down here, so that when this is inserted in our pocket, this little tab will stick out so that it's not missed. So there she is, done. And now the next thing we have are two pockets that will mount on here like this, and they are pockets and they flip out and have two sides. So we'll take these two pockets and get them all ready and decorated. So when we open up the pocket, it comes like this, and you fold it in half and fold this tab in. Then you're going to glue, put your glue here and here to make a pocket. And I think I'll go ahead and do this one while I'm doing. Okay, so these are our little pockets. And now we'll decorate them. On the front of each one, we're going to put this little thing, and it will be a side pocket. So on this one, since the flowers are over here, we'll glue it over here. The flowers are over here on this one, we'll glue it over here, and we'll glue down the three sides. This little piece will go in the pocket, or anything else you might want to put in there. And she had provided these circle numbers, which I'm not crazy about, so I decided to use butterfly stickers on mine. And I'll see if I can get these stickers peeled back and put on there. And on the back side, we have these little spaces to write. So I'll get those glued on. Okay, so these two little pockets now are ready. And on this paper here, which is our background, we have some things to go on there. This angle pocket, and the pattern has it just straight, and I have used these scissors that I have that cut kind of a scalloped edge. So I will glue down the bottom 3 sides of this to make our corner pocket or angled pocket. And I want to decorate the pocket. We have this flower and a bird and a little saying that says "Expect miracles," and that's what I'm going to put on there. And the words say "Expect miracles." Okay, now inside this pocket, I have this, and I could glue it closed. I'm going to leave it open for now for writing space. And I also have this card, journal card, that I'll put in there. And these pockets go on the side like this. And so I wanted to put something up here at the top so it wouldn't be blank. So this is what I decided to put. Put down another one of those flowers. And this little journal card. I may come back and put some lace here and there. I did not do that at this time. Okay, so there's our base that we're going to glue down, and then we have these 2 pockets to go on here. And I will get those lined up where I want them, and they will be glued by this tab down to that page, to the back of that page. And it's good to leave just a little bit of room, a little bit of a gap, so that they close over nicely. And then we have this one to go on there. Now we have items that we can put inside those pockets. Some journal cards. This one too could be glued together. It's like a postcard, but I think I'm gonna leave it open for the moment. I think that'll be good for that. Okay, so these will flip open like that. I think I'm gonna swap these out. Put this in here and put this in here since the back of it shows. There we go. And then this is our little flip out that goes in the pocket. So we have a couple items left, and I think what I'm going to do is put them on the back of this for some writing space. I'll go ahead and do that before I finish up. They have little bees on them. Okay, so we're ready to glue this in our journal. Way back here, we're getting toward the back. Goes on this page right here. Just like that. So we're just gonna glue, ooh, I almost messed up. We're just gonna glue down the three sides. That makes a pocket on this edge for our little folder to go in. And I'm going to come back and trim and ink these edges so it looks really neat. This will slide right in like that. I think I had that down a little bit low, but I think you could see what I was showing you. How neat is that? Okay, so we finished our nature section, and hopefully these pages that mention gardens and encouraging words that no matter how long the winter, the spring will follow, butterflies and sayings about gardening and birds, that you will think about that as one of your simple things, that you can go outside anytime and enjoy nature, no matter where you live. Even if you live in an apartment building. You can go outside and look up and see the sky and see birds and trees. And all of us don't have a river in the backyard, but the sun is setting, and we can go to a place where the sunsets or the sunrises are beautiful and take in the wonder of God. So this is our simple thing number 4. We have 5 and 6 to go, and I'll surprise you with the next one next time. So until then, always remember, every day's a gift, and look for the joy in each day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. Look how thick our book is. Oh my goodness. We have 2 more sections to go, so it's really going to be a fat one. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon. And that's Biscuit. He's saying goodbye too.